Hi. Today I'd like to talk about Hillary Clinton's record in abusing women who get in the way of her and Bill's political career. You know, ever since Hillary accused Trump of being abusive to women, and then Trump answered by saying, hey, I'm not a tenth as abusive to women as your husband was, and he might as well have said, and you are. And then at the same time, the arrest came out in the alleged rape by Bill Cosby. This whole issue of the dealings of each candidate with women, I think, has become front and center and could become a big liability for Hillary. The fact of the matter is that Hillary is an enabler of Bill's sexual predatory conduct and also an abuser of the women who he's been involved with. At the start of the 1992 presidential campaign, Hillary demanded that Bill meet with Betsy Wright, his chief of staff at the time, and go through the names of every woman he had been involved with. And there are many, many, many names. And Betsy mentioned the names of other people who may not have been on Bill's list, but were under the microscope because there were media reports that he had been involved with them. And then Hillary and Betsy set up what I call the secret police. They were private detectives paid for by the campaign, the Bill Clinton campaign, using federal matching funds in part to do that. And the job of these detectives was to track down the women who either had affairs with Bill or said they had affairs with Bill, or where Bill said no. I'm sorry, where they said no. Bill never says no. Where they said no. And nothing happened, but Bill tried. And to take each of those women and develop blackmail material on them so that they would not come out in public and be embarrassing to the campaign. And if they did come out in public, as Gennifer Flowers, for example, did, the Clinton campaign would have rebuttal material about past abortions or domestic disputes or divorces or custody fights or other messy things or bankruptcies that went on in their lives, anything to discredit these women. When I spoke to Betsy after the 92 campaign that ended, I said, you better keep all that stuff in a safe deposit box. And she said to me, a safe deposit box? A basketball court would be more like it. The files were so voluminous. And one after another, any time a woman is linked to Bill Clinton, the secret police, those same detectives, close in and develop derogatory material on them. Monica Lewinsky was a stalker who was going after Bill Clinton, who was just an innocent victim. Juanita Broderick made up her allegations of rape. Paula Jones lied in saying that Clinton came up to her hotel room and tried to, that she went up to Clinton's hotel room and tried to involve herself with him. These accusations against women, all of which are proven false. Clinton admitted to an affair with Gennifer Flowers. The Paula Jones offered to settle for an admission of guilt and no money, and Clinton refused, and then ultimately had to admit that he had misbehaved with Paula Jones. And Juanita Broderick's claim, while never proven one way or another, certainly has an element of credibility to it. So the record of Hillary Clinton in covering up Bill's sexual abuse is outrageous. And some of it legally becomes sexual harassment. For example, Gennifer Flowers, while she was having an affair with Bill before it went public, got a job in Arkansas state government that Clinton arranged. And he arranged to have a civil servant, a black woman, fired, and her job given to Gennifer Flowers. Now, sexual harassment means not only harassing a woman to get her to have sex with you, it also can mean promoting a woman who did. And that's exactly what he did with Gennifer Flowers. And it's what he also did with Monica Lewinsky, arranging for a job for at the Pentagon and then getting his friends to try to place her in a job in the private sector. his whole history of this kind of abusive conduct really flies in the face of Hillary Clinton's rhetoric. And we're indebted to Donald Trump for bringing this to our attention. Thanks for watching.